Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to improve happiness in our lives. So without wasting our time, let's get started. So first of all, what is happiness? So actually we don't have a proper definition like what is happiness, but simply happiness is an emotional state characterized by joy, satisfaction, contentment, and also fulfillment. Simply, if you don't understand, it's like the in day-to-day life that you are involving with positive emotions. That is what happiness is. Also, before we get into our points, I have a big reminder for you guys. First, happiness is always an inside job. It's all within you. True happiness is not depend on other people or other situations or in materials. It's all within you. And your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. So you have to make sure that your thoughts are always positive thoughts. Let's see what are the things that we can do to improve our happiness. First, manage your stress levels. If you're overwhelmed, if you're stressing about something, if you're anxious about something, or if you're thinking about the same thing like for like many times, you're always stressed. With stress you cannot be happy, so you have to make sure that your stress levels are controlled, do your work at time, have a proper time management, have a proper plan in your life, so then you will never get stressed. So yeah, first of all you have to manage your stress levels. Tip number 2, take time for yourself. Make sure that you love yourself, enjoy yourself, and do everything that makes you happy. It's good for your emotional well-being as well. So take time for yourself. As an example, I personally love cooking, so I make sure to at least cook one time for me at a day. So that makes me really happy. So do whatever makes you feel alive and do whatever makes you feel happy in life. And yeah, as I always say, stop comparing yourself with others. Actually, there's no point of comparing yourself with others because your story is different from each other's story. Like we all have different stories, we all have different capacities. So there is no point of comparing yourself with others. But you can do one thing, you can compare your current self with your past self. So then you can measure your growth, or if you have been weak you can identify what are your imperfections, like that you can identify your weaknesses as well. So rather than comparing yourself with others, it's great if you can compare yourself with your past self. Also, don't focus on the past. Whatever happened in the past just happens. It's your past, right? Like you cannot change your past at all. But whatever happened at the past happened for something better. So you should not focus on your past. So you have to focus on the present moment. Don't overthink about your future. Don't overthink about your past. Just make sure that you are living in the present moment. Also, one of the most important points, stop caring what other people think about you. Personally, as a Sri Lankan, this is something that I always went through in my past. Like even when I'm wearing a dress, what I thought was, oh my god, if I wear this, what other people will think about me? Oh my god, if I do this, what will other people think about me? Like that, we always try to live in their compassion. We should not do that. Like we should not simply care what other people think about you. Like if we know about ourselves, if you know about yourself, there's no point of caring other people's, right? So we should not do that. Stop caring what other people think about you. The next point is also something that I always come up with, being grateful. It's scientifically proven that people who think positive emotions increase their life satisfaction. Also, gratitude is always attitude, and the more grateful you are, the more you attract. So being grateful is very important. Like you have to be grateful for everything that you have in the current moment. Like everything, you have to be grateful for everything because you are so blessed with all this. You will never understand how amazing your life is, you will never understand how amazing you are. So you have to be grateful to everything that you have in life. Also, be positive. If you don't know how to become positive, make sure that you watch my previous video. So be positive and see the good in every situation. I know it's kind of hard to see the good in every situation happening in your life, but at least you can give it a try. So give it a try, like you will love it. You will love it. And also, if you can romanticize your life, it will be something that makes you really happy. What I meant was, you can romanticize your daily tasks, like then you're always happy, right? So you can try those tips. And also, we are here for something. We all have a purpose in life. Like, even though we don't know about our purpose, we all have a purpose in our lives. So you have to make sure that you find a sense of purpose in your life, so you will feel more fulfilled in your life. If you really don't know how to find the purpose of your life, you can use the Japanese tool like Ikigai to find the purpose of your life. So at least make sure you try that tool once in your life to make sure what's your purpose in life. So give it a try as well. Also, this point is something that I always say is quality of social connections. If you can have more face-to-face conversations with keeping eye contact, your quality of social connections will uplift. Also, you have to make sure that your circle is very positive and not toxic. Like, you have to concern and be aware about your circle very much, because rather than being in a toxic circle, it's great that you can stay alone. Like, you have to make sure that everyone that you are surrounded with is very good people. Control your expectations. What I meant was, don't ever expect anything from anyone. So why do I say this? It's because, as an example, just think, if you are like expecting something from someone, and what if that person cannot give that to you? Like, what will happen? You will feel sad, right? So most of the time that happens to people. So rather than expecting from other people, you should expect more from yourself. Don't ever expect anything from other people. That makes you sad. Like, most of the time that makes you sad. So rather than that, it's great when you're working on yourself. You can expect more from yourself. So simply don't ever expect anything. Also, the next point is something that I always remind you guys: accept what is not in your control. As I always say, you are the only person in your control. Like, your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, the words you use, the way you treat people, the way you respond, the way you react are the only things in your control. Rather than that, any situation or any person is not in your control. So you have to control how you react for things, because make sure that you have to understand that not every situation, not every person needs a reaction. Like, not every situation is necessary to reacted. So yeah, you have to make sure that you have a proper understand about the things that are in your control and the things that you're not in control. Also, build your environment for happiness. If you like certain types of music or unique sounds which makes you happy, make sure that your environment is surrounded with those music. So if it makes you happy, that's only matter. So you have to build up your environment for happiness. Here we comes to the end of our video. So before I end the video, I have something to read for you guys. Let me read that. First, delete materialism, because you will realize one day happiness is not about your job, not about your degree or your relationship. Happiness was never about footsteps of all the people those came before you. It was never about being liked by others. One day you are gonna see all it. Happiness is all about discovery, the hope, listening to your heartbeat, and fulfillment. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. So thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned with another video very soon. So bye.